So what are you looking at here? Just give me one sec. All right. This is, believe it or not, this. The exact same location, but I've done a lot of work to expand it and make it look very different than what it is now. As you could see before, the road actually curved up a bit and moved through to join here and continue on with this avenue. But now that does not happen. It goes straight and meets this junction head on. So how's everybody doing today? Don't know how long this stream will be, but I'm basically putting the finishing touches on this junction I've been working on. Some of the things I was working with since I last left off was kind of this ramp split I was talking about last time, how it was very tight and people had to kind of get over 3 lanes in such a small space to stay on. But now that is not the case. Now you can come on the road and you have plenty of room. This lane actually continues straight through, so it's kind of a bit of little bit of weaving, but at least it stays the course, and there's lots of room. I have some arrows here indicating that if you're going straight, you need to move over, and eventually cars can come over here. And only one lane breaks off, so that means you just need to get over one lane for the first part. And then over here, there's just some additional space so you can get over again, unless you want to continue and make a nice, smoothly curved exit onto this road. It's very different than what I had before. Just one sec, I can probably find a photo that basically shows what it was before. I think I have it just on Imager somewhere. Albums, images. Yeah, so this is kind of what it looked like before. And yeah, see, it was only one lane here, and then this kind of came through and everything. That's very different than what it is now. Oh, my game just crashed. Well, that's very fun. Let's give it a quick restart here. I can load that image back while we wait. Go to images. So this is basically what it looked like before. And this is a shot of it kind of in progress, work in progress. I've done additional tweaking to it now. I think this is now a smooth curve and did some work over here. So we'll see it just as the game loads. Shouldn't take too long. I don't think I lost much when it crashed, but that's the first time it's crashed on me in a while. But I have been saving very often, which is always a good thing. Number one thing is when you play this game, especially doing pretty complex projects like this, is to always save as often as you can. So let's just get rid of this. I think it's loading. In the meantime, I'm just going to tell some people to tune in. Go on the Twitterverse, and I have a Facebook page now as well. There we go. So yeah, I don't think I lost anything there. Yeah, there's a bit of a nice curve here and everything, so I will get back to what I was working on. So in the last video, I was pretty much putting the finishing touches on the road itself, and I believe that is now complete. And I've also been doing with some work with signage and walls and other stuff. So basically, starting here, right by the main station. I've been doing a lot of work over here as well, and coming through underneath all these transit lines. If I dragged the real highway under this, it would revert to RHW2 instantly. Like it cannot currently support a span of what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles in a row with absolutely no gaps. So it would have to be Max's highway. So I know some people were saying in the last video I was doing that they'd like to see this area rebuilt, but that's going to be a big undertaking, and would have to wait for another real highway release when that level of functionality comes. And this is kind of a special case, so it may not ever come. And then here, this is one of the most, if not the most congested sections of Max's highway that I have in all of SimCity. Traffic generators know that's not the case, but here, as I said, I was working on it, so cars will take a long time to find it and use it. Like if I do pathing right, it's on pause, so everything's 0. So yeah. So that was basically the main change that I made, was this exiting curve. A few other things. I think I pushed this back a tile just to fit in some more stuff. I gave this road here a smooth curve. I could turn this into an avenue as well. Just kind of have it run to the side, and it would drag under and come up about here. Basically, would have to do like a lane shift. But this is a train station right here, so I really can't move it because over here the rails become elevated. So I really don't want to touch that. The only other way I could do it is drag this down and have it emerge like right here. The tunnel would move over here, and that would be a very steep and sharp incline. So I could do that, or I could just leave it as the road right now. But I know that if this ever becomes over capacity, I can do a construction project kind of like that to get an avenue to come through if the traffic volumes warrant such an expansion. So I may as well just give you the grand tour now. So we're starting up here, and then we move our way down. Put a couple indicators here, just saying that this is the lane that exits. There's signs here saying, you know, turn here if you want to go on the road, because it kind of comes around and over to join the main lanes here. Whereas if you exit at the first here, this is actually the outer lanes, and it does not connect. It kind of just moves around and then follows parallel. Again, I was talking about the nice long merge space here. A little bit of weaving, but I mean it's pretty big, and it's in the outside lanes. It's not like all clustered together. So very, very minimal amount. And then over here I put in some traffic control signs. These trees kind of stayed there, but I'll have to fix that up. This whole road, this is basically what I was working on last time, putting in the nice roundabout to come over and then have the lane shift over here. I wish there was like an avenue lane shift just for one tile, kind of like the road, like the S-curve, something like just something like this, but for the avenue or one-way road or something. But you know, new NAMs are coming out all the time, so perhaps that will happen sooner than later. And I know that I have sufficient space for it. So over here, I'll probably put like a bus stop and a subway station, and do some zoning here. Maybe put in like a couple props or eye candy things here just to make this look nice. Down here, I'll put in some walls on this side. I'll probably do the same on this side. It just comes down. Then this is the basically a really tight part where the center tiles here are occupied with off ramps that go to different avenues. These follow pretty closely together, and they also kind of connect at the top. So you can kind of have them connect to each one for each direction of travel because they basically, amount to the same road. Also, it looks kind of cool having like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles, 8 if you count this ramp here. Do I have room there for something? Yeah, so I'll just fill that in. And then down here, have some more. This is kind of a tighter merge, but I mean it's there. Ooh, actually I could put in those dotted lines. I'm missing it there. That is, if it wants to fit. Why don't you want to go there? A lot of this stuff was made with like RHW 3.0 and earlier. So like back then, the RHW 6 took up 2 tiles. So I have to like delete. Yeah, see right here. It just shows that it used to take up 2 tiles, so I have to delete that, and that comes back up. So I got to do the painstaking work of rebuilding all of this crap. I think this is okay. But in the end, it's worth it because it makes that network so much more compatible or easier to work with because it's only one tile now. There we go. So just do a little something like that, and then we can put in those dotted lines wherever they are. There we go. Yeah, so 4 tiles of merge space. So it's a little tight, but I think I'm going to put the speed limit lower on the outer part than the inner parts. There's actually a lot more room. This side there's a little bit more room. Let me follow down there. I talked about this last time about these pieces not showing, but this is how it was originally built. That will be fixed in the next RHW, which is coming out sooner than you think. I won't specify on dates. Everybody wants me to tell you dates, but I really can't say. So there's a couple examples. They're basically left over from RHW 3.0 and 4.0. I think they existed in 4.0. And down here, basically the end of it, another one of these jackknife curves or whatever you want to call it, jug handle, I don't know what it was. I did kind of some work here. I had it kind of revert to the Maxis highway so I could fit in this on-ramp. This basically will be the start of the next phase of my project to continue this down. So basically convert this to RHW and extend these ramps down a little bit so I can get like a 2-lane ramp to come out to form the outer lanes rather than just one. As you can see, it's pretty congested. And then down here, the road kind of continues to the stack interchange down here. Which is probably my best example of a stack interchange that I built because it's kind of sunken. As you can see, I used to use the gigantic light towers back then. So basically, I would have ultimately the outer lanes end about here because traffic volumes drop past here. So that is the ultimate goal, is basically have the RHW start like right here. So transition here and then just have them go from here. I think I can sneak it under this curve here. And on this side, it's going to be tight, but I could probably find a way to work around with it. And if that doesn't work, I can always just extend these straight, like have them go straight and then maybe have like a curve like down here or something. Of course, it would involve destroying a little bit of buildings, but whatever. Hey, Daz, how's it going? And let's see what else. Saw your last video. Well, that's good that you're now getting updates saying that that I'm going online. So yeah, that's good. I don't know how Twitch works. I know they're doing like a big overhaul soon. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, basically I'm going to be putting on the last features unless you can see anything crazy that you want me to work on. So let's finish. I think I was using birch trees here. Let's see how much I can extend it. Yeah, it won't let me do anything here because this tile is pretty much occupied, but this one isn't because there's like a ramp piece here. So I can probably fix these up. This is where I never drag straight. I guess I can just delete them so I can continue to go straight. Very minor thing, but you know, I'm here, so I may as well do it. Come on, go here. Why are you not letting me go here? Ah, well. Kind of a minor thing. And I was able to put that in. And then this area, I'll probably just put some bushes. The bush piece that I use, it's kind of in a multi-park pack. There's a whole bunch here. What are they called? They're not MMPs, as somebody did. Enabled by GN Lugan NED member. NED I don't remember what it stands for, but it was I can't even think of NED development. Either way, they make some nice filler. Very green trees. So you can put them in about there. And if I was to put it here, right, you're blocking the road, the view of the road. So I like just to put a piece of open grass area where it might be blocked. It just looks better. Of course, until development comes, and then it just, if I get a skyscraper to grow like right here, it might like go all the way up to here or whatever. So it'd be like something like that, and then we can put those trees back in there. Right, if I was to put a bush here, it would like block like half this road. I could probably put one here though. Yeah, that looks fine. And on this side, bus stops and maybe some signs and whatever. I don't want it there because it's blocking. And then here I can put a whole bunch, maybe even a pond or something, as I was discussing in the last video. I have all kinds of park pieces, so it's basically just a matter of finding one that works. There's like a nice little fountain. That doesn't quite fit. And this one's kind of big. Because I straightened out this ramp here, I actually have a lot less room to work with in terms of putting in aesthetic features. A lot of these are kind of big. I could probably find something in the landmarks lot. Yeah, this is big. Still way too big. When in doubt, you can always put the standard park. I mean, it looks good. Other than the people, you really don't want people in the middle of the road. But the pond looks nice, right? I mean, it looks all right. You just don't want the benches or anything. And then I have like these roundabout fillers. This one's actually down here by default. But I mean, you can put it here. It's basically just a matter of preference, what you want. That's kind of nice. Maybe just rotate that to have it fit somewhere like right there. Yeah, that's nice. And I think this is the one without. So maybe just put it like right there. Maybe a little bit further back. Yeah, that's nice. And one's very big. And these are always cool filler too, these planets. So you can put like, planet Earth there. Actually, that looks great. At least I think it looks nice. Then you can like stick the moon over here. The only problem is just like one part of one tile of it isn't grass, but what can you do, right? It just looks better than the basic park and trees and whatever. If you can put some kind of nice aesthetic feature in the median, you can put Mars here if you wanted to. There's a whole bunch of planets. Let's see what else I got. Oh yeah, these are kind of cool. They take up 3 tiles though. Basically, they look like that. They kind of just make like a little alcove. Something like that might look good next to the rail line. Let's reverse that. Oops. Sometimes it just does the rotating itself. Something like that, maybe? I think it looks nice. Could even do the same over here. Oh, wrong way. Actually, that's kind of cool. It kind of goes right into the ramp, so much so that there's actually a tree sticking out. I still like it, though. I'm sure the next time I load, maybe that tree won't be there. So I'll keep it there for now. Just give the game a quick save, because I don't want all this work to just crash and then I'll have to redo it. I don't know what they're going to change on Twitch. I've got emails and stuff about like the new layout. And I think it's just going to be like a larger player, better organization, and better compatibility with like different stream types, so you can stream it like say 720p or 480p or whatever. So you can stream basically what your internet connection will provide if you can't support the stream, and it will basically tend to do your needs. And over here, I got some room for parks and stuff, so I'll probably do that. So, open grass area is by far my most used thing. Oops, I just destroyed this sign. I don't want 6C, I want 6S, wherever that is. Actually, it looks like I think I need to get going. I'll be back later, guys. See you later.